Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. Our guest this week is best-selling author Richard Rothstein. He's a senior fellow at the Haas Institute at the University of California at Berkeley and a distinguished fellow of the Economic Policy Institute. His research has focused primarily on segregation in the United States in both education and housing. In his latest book, The Color of Law, he tackles what he says is the myth that our cities became segregated by what he called de facto segregation from personal choices and personal prejudices. Instead, he details in excruciating detail, frankly, how laws and policies across our country, both state and local and federal laws, promoted the discriminatory patterns that we still see today. Before we tackle our main topic, we start with EdLines, a quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. It's been more than a month since Hurricane Florence hit North Carolina, and the damage and financial impact is still being tallied. Hurricane Matthew in 2016 resulted in about $14 million in damages to schools, and Hurricane Florence's price tag is likely to be triple that. 6 schools are on the short list to be taken over by the state as part of the new innovative school district created by the General Assembly in 2016. By law, once a school is selected, that district must turn the school over to an entity selected by the state to run the operations, or the school must be closed and the students assigned elsewhere. Now, while all the districts have been notified that they're on the list, Deputy State Superintendent Eric Hall said engaging with parents and the communities in all these areas will be a challenge before final decisions are made, which will likely be this week. Critics of the ISD model say that lack of community input and engagement is one of the key factors as why they've had such poor results with the similar program in Tennessee, where the North Carolina ISD was designed from. If you want to read more about these EdLines and other topics we cover each week, please visit our website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and you'll find more about these EdLines as well as everything else we cover this week.